Against the backdrop of spiralling fuel costs and the vociferous anti-4x4 lobby, Land Rover had to come up with a new, more compact interpretation of its iconic Range Rover, one that would silence the critics and win more customers to the brand. The result is this: it's called the Evoque, and it's a stunner. The Land Rover LRX concept, which previewed the Evoque, drew gasps when it was unveiled at the Detroit Motor Show in 2008. And the design team has been wise to change as little as possible in translating it for production. The Evoque really looks like nothing else on the road. It's rugged and chunky, but with refined and delicate detailing. Combine these elements with the purposeful wheel at each corner stance, the rising shoulder line, and sinister snarling front end, and the overall effect is nothing short of spectacular. The interior closely follows the LRX concept, capturing the slope of the centre console and the clean, elegant lines of the instrument panel. And there's a neat Jaguar touch too. In the automatic models, when you start your engine, the gear selector rises up as if by magic, ready for action. The trim and materials are well up to Range Rover standards, which means they are excellent. On the practical front, there's plenty of head and legroom in the front and the rear, and access is fine, although the long doors of our 3-door coupe test car are very heavy. The shallow rear windows could make the rear a gloomy place, but the panoramic glass roof ensures natural light aplenty. The Evoque is very relaxing if you're just poodling around town in full auto mode, but if you're looking for some action, you just push this button and you'll enter the red light district. The change of illumination signals the sharpening of the Evoque's responses, making it a lot more fun to drive. The new 240 PS 2-litre SI4 petrol engine combines direct fuel injection, turbocharging and twin variable valve timing for an exceptionally smooth power delivery. The 0-60 sprint is dispatched in just 7 seconds, and the flat-out maximum is 135 miles per hour. But the tale of the tape on tarmac tells only half the Evoque's performance story. Few customers will do any serious off-roading with the Evoque, but it's good to know that being a Range Rover, it will cope with all kinds of terrain, including snow. Our test car's permanent four-wheel drive system delivers the all-weather traction you'd expect. But uniquely, the Evoque is also the first ever Range Rover available with a front-wheel drive option. Given the petrol model's performance, the combined economy of 32.5 miles per gallon and CO2 emissions of 199 grams per kilometre should be seen as good, if not exceptional. Consider how they stack up for Range Rover customers who are downsizing, and suddenly they are outstanding. But if being green is your main motivator, then you'd be best served by the two-wheel drive turbo diesel variants, which dip below 130 grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions. The Evoque doesn't come cheap, but it is luxuriously equipped. Our test car added an optional Lux pack, which included a powered tailgate, the panoramic glass roof with power blinds, a Meridian surround sound audio system, and an 8-inch dual-view touchscreen display. All of this pushed the total on the road price up to £44,320. Range Rover has really set the cat among the pigeons with the Evoque. Rivals from BMW and Audi simply appear bland by comparison, and healthy order books suggest customers agree. So is it flawless? No. The doors are heavy and need a really good slam, and the rear window is like a letterbox, so the reversing camera is an absolute must. But these niggles are far outweighed by the many qualities of the Range Rover Evoque. Luxury SUVs will never be the same again.